What's up? What's up? What's up, sports world? Welcome to Daily Bangers. That's with two R's. I'm your host Joe. Over here, where we give out picks each and every day for free. Uh, let's talk about yesterday. Let's hop right into it. Let's talk about yesterday. Um, yesterday we had. Matter of fact, I want to say this. If you had, I gave y'all the Atlanta game pick. I said Atlanta money line, but that's only um, for Chris Sale. They switched the pitchers. So remember it was a doubleheader. So they switched the pitchers. So Chris Sale is pitching today. He did not pitch yesterday. They switched it and they had Bryce Elder. So that game is. I ain't even gonna count that. I ain't even gonna count that game because they messed up the whole the whole pick. So I didn't. I'm not going. I didn't trust. I'm not trusting no Bryce Elder. So that don't count. Um, what game again? The Baltimore game. They covered and they had on the run line. And if you had Houston game, if you played it early, you probably got to push because they won eight. What I believe 7-1. The final score, it was a push. But if you played later, you might have got an 8.5. So depending on what time you went, it was a push. So we could have went we could have went 1-2 or 1-1 because that was two games push. I mean, one game they took out Chris Sale. That game don't count. And then and then the Houston game, depending on what time, when did you play it? You got the 8 or you got the 8.5. So, it depends on how you put it. When you played it. But our lock of the day hit. So we still made money. We still made money. So today we got a nice little slate. I don't too much. Not a fan. Don't like it that much, but we're gonna let it do what it do. We're gonna cook it up. So let's hop right into it on this early Thursday. First game up, we got Texas Rangers versus Baltimore Orioles. We got John Gray on the mound coming in with a 3.3 record, or the 3.3 ERA with a 1.23 WHIP with 68 strikeouts. For Baltimore Orioles, they got Corbin Burns coming in with an 8.3 record, 2.35 ERA, with that is a 1.1 WHIP with a 94 strikeouts. Now this is the first game of a 4-game series. You know, coming off of they both coming off no, actually did Texas win? I'm not sure if Texas won, but I know Baltimore coming off a win last night. They finally ended their 5-game losing streak. About time. I told you I was going all in. I went all in. So let's go through it. John Gray, his last start, he had 3 strikeouts with 0 runs in a 6-0 win against KC. Corbin Burns, last start, he had 5 strikeouts along with 4 runs in a 5-1 loss to the Astros. With these two teams, despite the drought that Baltimore had, they it's still a better team. They got the better pitcher on the mound and the better lineup. So I like. I think Baltimore got that chip off their shoulder, so they back the focus. So we're going with Baltimore, man. Baltimore money line. Baltimore money line. Next game, we got Detroit Tigers versus LA Angels. We got Jack Flaherty coming in with a 5.4 record, 2.92 ERA with 0.97 WHIP with 108 strikeouts. For Angels, they got Davis Daniels. He's been called up from AAA, so I ain't really got much stats on him. So besides his AAA stats, but Davis is replacing Patrick Sandoval. You know, he got injured and elbow. He had an elbow injury, but he's out for the season, so he's replacing him. But Flaherty last start, he had 8 strikeouts, 1 run, in a 2-1 win game against the White Sox. I like Detroit. You know, Angels, they're not strong enough. I don't like their bullpen. And Detroit been hitting, you know. We're going with Detroit money line. Detroit money line. And our pick of the day, lock of the day. Because today I'm only giving three picks. You know, 3 picks. 3 picks, and also you can also play that Atlanta game with Chris Sale today. They play today, so you can add that and make it a 4 pick. Cause I like them, but being at the fact that I had them yesterday, they didn't go with it, so I'm not even going to research on that. So yeah, we got Miami Marlins versus the Philadelphia Phillies. We got Trevor Rogers. He coming in with a 1.8 record, 4.90 ERA, 1.53 WHIP with 60 strikeouts. Zach Wheeler, 9-4 record, 2.73 ERA with a .96 WHIP with 107 strikeouts. This is the first game of a 4-game series. Okay. Rogers' last start, he had 5 strikeouts with 2 runs. He gave up 2 runs in the first and second inning, so he wasn't able to get that. Even though the Marlins rallied back for that win, they won 3-2. But Trevor was pulled out. He was pulled, I believe, in the 5th inning, or either the 5th or top of the 6th. So he was not able to get that decision as a win. And yeah, so with Zach Wheeler, his last start, he had 8 strikeouts with 1 run. Philly won that game 12-1. It was a blowout to the Arizona Diamondbacks. You know, Philly is the better team. Let me give you Marlins. They are 29th in runs, 28th in runs allowed, 24th in hits, 27th in hits allowed. Where you got Philly, they 2nd in run, 1st in runs allowed, 2nd in hits, and 4th in hits allowed. You know, Philly at home, they got the better pitcher on the mound. You know, I don't think anybody's backing up Trevor Rogers or expecting Trevor Rogers to come here and pull a Houdini. So, you know, Philly back at home. You know, they had a great win yesterday. They're back home, and I like Philly, man. Philly, and it's minus, I think, 300. We're going Philly run line. We're taking Philly run line. We're taking Philly money line. You know, however, I don't know what's in your pocket, but I'm going with the run line. You know, so that's we got Philly run line. Just like that, I already forgot. Philly run line, Baltimore money line, and Detroit money line. And you can also go ahead and add that Atlanta game with Chris Sale today if you want to make it a 4 pick. But yeah, let's go ahead and make some money today. Let's bounce back, you know, try to go 3-0. And yeah, let's get it. Throwback Thursday. So let's get this money, man. You know, thanks for watching. I'm your host, Joe. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it again. Hit the button, like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching once again. Daily BanggeRRz, 2 R's. Signing out. Thank you.